welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're just joining us for the first time, don't forget to click on that red button, which is the subscribe button. My name is Rema. I'm your psychotherapist. We give solutions to psychological issues in the society. We'll be talking about social media. We'll be talking about the negative effect of social media. And this week, I'm going to be giving us more explanation and more talks on the positive effects of social media psychologically on individuals. It's really gonna be handsome. So I want you guys just follow. Well, don't mind me. So I get to number one. What is the number one positive effect of social media? Number one, it allows you connect to people. Like social media is actually a platform where you can actually connect to new people. There are people that when they're writing their CV, they just tell you that okay, one of my hobby is reaching out to new people, connecting to people, new people, making friends, and blah 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 like that. Yeah, social media is actually the best place you can actually do that. There are so many people you literally don't know in the real world that social media has actually given you a how do I put it now? A hedge ahead to really get to know them, to really get to talk to them, especially for people that have shy kind of personality. They might literally not be able to walk up to people personally and talk to them. But when you have them on your social media platform, you can easily reach out to them and giving you an expo as a therapist right now. So you can easily reach out to them on social media platform. I just talk to them and things like that. So I go to number two. What's the number two positive effect of social media? The number two positive effect of social media is that it allows you to reach out to friends, informations, and so many things. There are so many information might want to pass out with to any of your friends and things like that. So you just go to probably their messenger or probably their WhatsApp. Just slide into their DM, talk to them, check up on them, know how they are doing and things like that. Although social media is not really a yardstick to really know people's real well-being, but for the meantime, probably maybe when you are far away or you're not close around them, you can easily reach out to them on social media. But you don't have card to call. So I know a lot of people might not really buy card on their phone, but they buy data. We know them. Let's not start explaining that psychologically anyway. But you have data, you always have data. So just use that opportunity to, reach out to people, check on them, know how they are doing, talk with them once in a probably maybe once in a week and know what's going on with them. I'm not saying you prognose into their personal base, but I'm just saying that, just know if they are doing well and they are doing okay because these days it seems depression is really spreading everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. So we just need to, we guide each other. We need to guide each other. So that will bring me to number three effect of social media. It allows people to use the platform to place value, to advertise the value that they have. Many a times what people don't know is that people come to social media telling you or giving an information of this is who I am, this is how I want you to define me. For example, anybody would like see me in real life will say, you are the psychotherapist, right? I'll say, yeah, that's me. You mentioned me. Why? Because that's what I do. So some people may literally not meet me in the real life, but there's this ideology, there's this impression they already have about my kind of value, and that is I'm a psychotherapist and I'm a prophetess. So they already have that understanding that this is who this person is. So what social media majorly do is that it allows you bring what you do to the table and it allow people see it. People that value it will value it, people that don't value it will go their way. And it's not expected that everybody be your audience. No, everybody cannot be your audience. The people that loves what you do will buy what you do. People that don't like it will look for other people that do what they like. So that's just how social media is. One of the things I call social media is more like a marketplace. You go there, you patronize people that do something. You guys do exchange by barter, probably exchange by barter in talent, in value, in business, in whatever it is you do, and you go. So that will bring me to number four. Number four is that it allows people to be easily mentored. There are so many people that they are far away and they are really aspiring to be like so many kind of people which they are following on social media and they are watching their post, reading their post, and so many things. I can mention a thousands of names right now, and the best way people have access to them is through social media. So it's actually an easiest place or easy platform to be mentored. And when you actually understand what you do and you build capacity for what you do, it is actually easy for you to use that opportunity to raise others. Remember one of the video quote says that we rise by lifting others. And it's not just Davido's quote, it's one of the best way in which you can become more valuable and in which your vision can be transgenerational when you place value on the table and you mentor people to place the same value on the table in order to become better at it. So that will bring me number five. Number five is actually a very, very strongest part of social media that we need to know, which is the place of information. There are so many information on social media. There are so many things we read. There are so many things that people say. There are so many things we learn from people. Someone like me, I post an article on a praying woman article where I actually express my encounter with God, where I actually tell people about dealings, tell people about the supernatural aspect of God. And that's a platform in which I can share that value because that's the easiest way I can pass that means. There are every other means, but that's the easier way I can pass that right up revelation that I do. So many people come, they learn from it, and they see a view of what God wants them to see from it. So it's actually a place of information. That is what I'm emphasizing on that. It's a place where people can pass information. It's a place where people can be heard. People's voice can be heard. It's a place where people can be seen. It's a place where people can be noticed. But in the place of being noticeable, we have to be careful that we are not noticed for the wrong impression. We are noticed for the right impression. That means that the value we are bringing on the table must be solid enough for people to see that there is a strong opinion that we are bringing to table for them to buy into, for them to fit into, and for them to be influenced by. So it is very important that whatever it is that information that we are bringing to the table on social media is something that we know can affect people's life positively. It's something we know can influence them in such a way that their life can produce something good to the society. Their behavior, their manners, their way of talking, their way of approach. Somebody said something which I hold to high esteem till now. He said, love is not in feelings, love is in people. So when people come to social media platform to get informations about love being in people or the actions of love in people, they begin to develop an ideology, an impression of how love should truly be expressed in their day-to-day activities, in their life, in whatever it is they do. So it is actually very, very important that whatever it is that we are doing or we are maximizing with social media, we should understand that it has a psychological effect on every individual who is following us, every individual who is loving us, every individual who is gaining from us or who is being mentored by our action or whatever it is that we do. So when we are conscious or we put that consciousness in our cognizance, in our cognitive memory, we begin to act in such a way that no, not in such a way that you should please people now, get it, or not in such a way that you have to impress people, no, but we begin to act in such a way which we think that whatever it is that I do or whatever it is, however it is that I behave, what effect is that thing going to have on the younger generation? And whosoever it is that you are following on social media platform, even when you see their mistakes, I don't want you to see their mistakes as a reason for you to probably tramp on them, comment on them, or say negative things to them. See it as a reason for you to learn and see it as a place where you actually can become better. You can find somebody that does better in that area and you can follow that person if you see that whatever it is that person is doing pleases you and is giving you a edge above your life and is bringing a balance to you to becoming better. So I'm your psychotherapist. In case you have anything you want to ask me as regards maximizing your social media platform, or probably you want to create some content or you need a content bank, you can slide into my DM. It's part of what we do as a therapist because what do? We give solutions to psychological issues in the society. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Don't forget to invite your friends to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this little piece of my psychological gathering on the effect and the importance of social media positively in the society. I'll see you when I see you guys. Bye bye.